Hey guys, I have only 15 minutes to go live because I'm freaking out right now, actually. You asked me last night at my live to make a video on how to confront your abuser. And I shared with you just now in the video the story that I haven't shared in over a decade. Actually, closer to 12 years. So I'm shaking right now. I'm in not a very good place right now. I have only 15 minutes before my company meeting. I'm so scared because I have not talked about this conversation with my father for so long. And when this phone call did happen, if any of you watched the video that I just posted, when I confronted him about sexually abusing me, when he confirmed it and then cut me out of his life, when I told my family about it, they all told me that I'm lying. And I realized that this is the pattern of abusive families is, you're the victim and all the women around the man who hurts you support the man. So my half-sister told me I'm lying. My stepmom told me I'm lying. Everybody turned away from me. And I wanted to kill myself. I had no other, I can't even talk about it right now. This is really hard. Thank you for holding the space for me. I don't think I would have been able to share it if you guys didn't ask me for it. And I'm frankly very, very scared. So I hope it helps you. And I hope that together we can hold on to each other and break the silence. Because the reason why predators get away with their shit is we're silent. It's really easy to abuse us and we can't remember things clearly because our mind doesn't process this shit. Thank you, Chris. Our bodies remember, but our mind cannot make sense of it. And so it's very easy for people to say, well, if you suffered such a horrendous stuff, or for sure you would have remembered it, people don't forget bad things like that. And then you feel crazy because you can't remember, and then you start doubting yourself. And that is the worst thing that happens to us, especially to childhood sexual abuse survivors, is because, first of all, we're kids. We don't understand what sex is. We don't even know what that means, And then we see, usually, it's the man who abuses the child. So we see a male sexual organ if we don't know what that is. And I have my memories of, I didn't know what that was. I thought it was a thing that was going to screw me through and it was going to kill me like an alien or like this weird appendage that changed shape. It's terrifying to a child because you don't know that this is actually supposed to bring you pleasure in the future, when you're ready for it. So you have this perverted understanding of it for the rest of your life because you've been scarred, because this experience is so powerful, because our sexual organs have the most nerve endings and it's connected to our primitive brain, so it's hard for me to talk right now. I really do hope that what I shared with you this morning is going to help you. I'm kind of putting myself as a lamb on slaughter here right now because my family, even though they blocked me, or at least my half-sister blocked me everywhere online, they do still see my stuff. Like I can still see my stepmom going on Facebook and taking a look at my stories. She's the only person in my life who actually gets back to me. She's the only one who wished me happy birthday on my birthday. But it was very difficult for her to accept my truth because, thanks, Chris. Because, if they believed me, that would have, if they believed me, then that would mean that this woman lived for 15 years with a monster and she can't believe me because that would destroy her life. And so that's why they all turned away from me. Sorry, you guys. It's not clunk, Mom. It's just I'm in a very kind of heavy place right now. So yeah, it stirred up a lot of memories. And it's not really the courage. It's just the fact that you guys are giving me space to do it, because so many of you asked last night, and I get so many direct messages that. I think, fuck it, fuck them all. They can't get to me anymore. But the old feelings of the child come up. And on top of that, something else happened, which freaked me out. I recorded the video. Thank you, Pen Dragonfly. I recorded the video for you, and please go comment on it and tell me if it's helpful, because at least then I'll know that it was not for nothing. My cousin called. That was a cousin who, I have another story. God, I have so many stories to share with you. I cannot even. So anyway, he wouldn't talk to me, but his father died of COVID in October, which I found out about 3 months later. And I mean, that's how it works in my family. I found about the death of my uncle 3 months too late. But when I went to Russia about 3 to 4 years ago, and I wanted to see my uncle and my aunt, not my aunt, his wife, I don't know what it's called in English, they denied me. They didn't want to see me. So you see, everybody, I only have contact with a few of my cousins. So he called me up, and then as I said hello, he hung up the phone. And I was just like, I just recorded this video, and it was like, it's like this freaky universe thing, you know? I was just like, he hasn't called me for 4 years. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just, hold on, let me read through stuff that you talked about. I know I promised you to be here at 9:30, but it was so emotional for me to write. If you want more of the story, go to my Instagram. I posted the same video on Instagram, but I always post a description in there, like a story behind it. So here on TikTok is just a video, but on Instagram you can read more if you're wondering what the hell is going on. Hold on, let me scroll. The old feelings of the child come up. Yes. What's my sign? I'm Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. Yep. Also, Chris says, if you say something you don't feel safe, delete the video. Yeah, I hear you, but you know what? Fuck them. I'm not gonna delete the video. This is for you guys, okay? And somebody has to stop the silence. It's wonderful yet difficult to express yourself. Yeah, it is. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna delete anything. You got it. You got me. I got you. I got your back. You got my back. Like, this is something that I have not had. When my family basically told me, if you're gonna watch the video, they told me, oh no, this didn't happen. You lied. And have you ever had that happen to you? Raise a hand. Thank you. I like my hoodie too. You know, like when you're in an abusive family and you actually try to tell someone to what happened to you and they tell you, no, you're lying. And you have this like shock. Raise your hand if you felt that. You have this shock of you don't even know what to say to that. Because you go, but that's what happened. And you don't know what to say. So I always have this like deer in the headlights, my mouth open going, what do you mean they did? Like, and that's how these people beat us. You know, there's no comeback. Like every time I try to say, oh, I've shown my mom all your videos. She's starting her journey. Oh my God, thank you so much, Eric. Please connect me with your mom because I'm going to be talking more about how to write this out. And now she's a good mom. Yeah. I want to recommend to you all a book that I really love. It's called The Apology by Eve Ensler. Because I have another 6 minutes only to hang out with you guys. Eve has been sexually abused by her father, and then he died, and she never got an apology from him. So what she did is she wrote an apology to herself from him. So she wrote a story, a book, as if she were her father. And she wrote that, and it's a powerful, powerful book. Please all go read it, especially those of you who've been through what I have been. It will be so healing to you, to your body, to your mind. Again, it's called The Apology by Eve Ensler. I was harassed by half of the city. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, there's another reason why people deny is usually they don't want to look it in the face because it happens to them as well. So if you see someone who, you know, you tell them what happened and they go, no, it didn't. Most of the time they're trying to suppress their own stuff too. So I am actually feeling a little better because when I gone live, my hands were shaking, you know. I have not gone into that deep in a long time. Generally confused says, I will never get an apology. There's actually an apology. That is why I'm telling you, go read the book, The Apology by Eve Ensler. She never got an apology from her father, and then he died. So she wrote it from his voice, from his point of view, as if she were him, to herself. And I just think that is a really powerful piece of writing. It really hit me hard, hit me straight in the gut, because I won't ever get an apology from my father either. I don't even know if I'll see him alive. Have you ever struggled with social anxiety? Oh yeah, I hid from people for about 10 years. I completely have gone off the radar. I stayed a little bit on social, online, like on Twitter a little bit and so forth and so forth. Yeah, if you're kind of late, Vivid, are you Vivian? Go follow, if you guys are late to my live, I only have about 3 more minutes. Go follow me on Instagram. And then there's the same video that I posted in there, and it has a description of the story that I've been sharing. So, can we meet your partner, Royce? Sure. Actually, he came over to one of the lives once. He was crossing the kitchen. But yeah, I can rope him in maybe tonight. My family's making fun of my social anxiety. What should I do? Stop talking to your family. Fuck them. Okay, start sharing what your social anxiety feels like. Write it into a story, into a fictional story, and share it online. And then you will find someone who will say, oh, yeah, I feel that too. I get you. And this is going to be your new family. Okay, guys? If any of you have a family like mine, I don't have a family. It was like this facade of a family, like this fake family. And so I'm building my new family. Like, you're part of my family too. Can I make a video about social anxiety? So I did make a few, I think, about anxiety. But if you if you have a request for me what to make a video about, please come to my evening lives, because that's when we all kind of decide. It's usually about 9 to 10 p.m. Pacific time at the work day. And then I usually make a video of like a common theme of what comes up for everybody. So it's not just for one person, so you can help many people. So right now I have 2, how to forgive and how to deal with anger and rage. So we'll talk tonight. For those of you don't have no family, everybody please join in the conversation. Tell people I'm your family now. I'm telling you I'm your family now, and you're my family, and fuck them. Okay? They don't deserve you. So fuck them. You have a new family, and we're gonna build it for you. And okay, screw it, guys. I have to run. I'm gonna see you tonight. Okay, please come if you can. 9 to 10 p.m. If you have any more to tell me, I found that sometimes here on TikTok the message doesn't really go through. So go follow me on Instagram. You can send me a message there. You can read a story in there. Comment, please. Tell me if it's helpful. And in the comments, please comment to each other. If you see that somebody's comment is not answered, and if you can help, please jump in and comment and answer, because I sometimes can't answer everybody, and I really, really want to answer everybody. So let's act like a family, okay? I love you. I'll see you tonight. Bye.